The first thing I was doing a lot of reading about you recently, and I saw that you went from Kansas to you moved to LA. You went to USC, and you studied under Cecil B. DeMille's brother.
William C. DeMille, right, who had been a wonderful playwright in New York and also directed early films like Miss Lulu Betts, and then went to USC as the head of the theater department. Wonderful old man, wonderful. We called him Papa.
So what drew you to the acting profession originally?
Oh, I think my mother and sister and father used to take me to movies from the time I was about 3, and I just knew that was what I wanted to do. And from about that age, started making plans when I was 3 or 4 years old.
So it's always been in your blood. You're an actor.
Always. Robert.
You did a lot of stage work. Do you miss being on the stage?
Well, I've never done New York stage. I've done things in California. I do a bit from time to time. I played Fears in the Cherry Orchard at the old Court Theater on La Cienega in Los Angeles a few years ago. Alan Hubbs directed, and then I got involved with the Ray Bradbury Theater and did Ray's adaptation of Let's All Kill Constance, which was a wonderful movie about old Hollywood, a wonderful play about old Hollywood. I played 2 roles in that. So yes, I keep my hand in. I think there's a possibility I may be doing a Christmas play Ray has written this December, but that hasn't gelled yet. We're not quite sure about it.
Well, I also read that you wrote liner notes for CDs for like Frank Sinatra, the Beatles, and you won a Grammy doing that work.
That's right. I did that for years and years. That paid the bills when I wasn't acting. For Capitol Records mostly, and VJ and Reprise and other labels.
And can't meet you and talk about your film work without bringing up Phantasm and the Tall Man. How does that always be linked as the Tall Man?
Well, it has given me what modest celebrity I have. I'm very grateful for the old villain.
And you're in I Saw the Dead, and what role do you play in that film?
This, of course, is about grave robbers in the late 1800s in Ireland, and I play Dr. Vernon Quint, who buys the corpses and doesn't care where they come from.
And I was reading that there's a Phantasm 5 in the works.
That is by no means definite yet. There are scripts for it, but it hasn't come together. Don is currently possibly putting together a Bubba Hotep sequel, and things are moving along with that. And then he recently bought a novel called John Dies at the End, which he's already completed a script for, and has that in development.
And what's next for you?
For me? I've just been talking with Larry Fessenden and with Jim McKinney of Monster Parents and Glass Eye Fix about doing a film called World's Fair, which is about a small flea-ridden traveling carnival in the 1950s or 60s. Down at the heels, a group of people who barely scrape out a living. Robert, all right, Robert.